I might seriously consider picking up a few books and start reading because my vocabulary is deteriorating as each day passes by. But here we are. I started my 2022 with high hopes and a lively spirit, listing all of my manifestations, my dreams, goals, thinking what could go wrong. I had so many things in mind: do more art, write more, talk to people, explore more hobbies, record more videos for YouTube, because I still haven't given up my hopes of becoming a content creator and make a living out of it, and the list goes on. The first few months of 2022 was sailing smoothly. I went to escapades and explored the hidden beaches in my locality, ate and cooked foods I've never tried before. It was fun, especially for my spiritual journey, and one of my goals was to reconnect with nature and stay grounded. Things in my life went on hard mode after catching just a glimpse of the blissful moments. I swear to God, to whoever put me on this Sky Daddy's tough soldier list, please let me have it cancelled. I'm not your tough soldier and I do not want my life on constant hard mode. Plus, this year was my first year into my 20s, which was rough considering how people pressure you to get your shit together just because you're in your 20s. The constant influx of challenges overwhelmed me and stunted whatever progress I was making. The energy and vision that I had for the year dissipated, and it turned into months of slumping back into my cocoon after doing silly little human tasks required for survival. The days were too mundane, and it was like being trapped in an endless boring loop of daily activities. Think of it like a Sims game, except the one playing your character or your sim has absolutely no sense of thrill. I also remember getting extra hooked as I watched TikTok videos of people romanticizing their lives. I mean, it's pretty cool watching them having the best time of their lives on a daily basis, which left me questioning whether or not I picked up the wrong life manual, because there is no way I'm living life this way. They can easily go to whatever place they want to, eat at cute cafes, and have spontaneous trips to whatever place they can think of. They always take cute photos and record beautiful clips of their lives and put it into an Instagram reel or a TikTok video. It was as if their lives were so happy and so well put. Well, naturally, I had to make an attempt in recreating what they had, which was fitting for someone who wanted to become a content creator. Recording videos while being anxious about it in public is definitely the complete giveaway that I was not born to become a star working my way up in front of the camera. It is then overshadowed by my desire to experience my own version of romanticizing life era. But another realization came into mind as to why the internet version of romanticizing life is not for everyone. It is the fact that if you are easily influenced by what's trending on social media, you'd certainly end up draining your bank account and eventually lose your individuality and uniqueness. Forcing yourself into different types of aesthetic plus core will only cause you to stray away from finding your identity. Collectively, teens and us young adults are struggling in finding our true self. We are constantly creating a huge gap between our real self and ideal self, which causes frustrations and stress if we do not achieve our supposed ideal self. In addition to that, I just hope the amount of clothes, accessories, and other things you have bought to match the current trendy aesthetic does not end up in the bins. The point is, trends that we see right now come and go. Hence, free yourself from what the internet wants you to become. With this mindset, I cannot believe that I had the absolute audacity to question why my life has gotten so bland. Yes, I met new people and learned so much from them, and for that I'm very, very grateful. But there are instances when I also have to choose myself, and I did not hesitate to cut off people. I learned that cutting off people who are toxic and negative can be liberating at times, and I wish to carry this mindset this 2023. And I'm also sad for the people that I am no longer in touch with because just because I outgrew them or they outgrew me. But that's part of growing up. You'll gain while you also lose some of your closest friends, which is just fine because we have our own paths, we travel different roads as we age. Another thing, I also stopped and I am actively avoiding my tendencies to become a people pleaser. And as I have observed, once I stopped doing things just for the sake of pleasing people around me, I saw them turn their backs on me, which was great because I dodged myself a bullet right there. I also enjoyed being alone as it gives me more headspace to process things that I haven't processed for so long. And of course, being alone gives me more time to myself, more time to reflect, and do self care most of the time. And being alone also gives me enough solitude to have creative thoughts and turn it into art or any literary piece that I'm working on. It was fruitful in so many ways and it has reignited the spark that I have lost for so long. And whenever I have my alone time, I always grab the opportunity to work on the things that I love most, like art and literature. But on top of that, I am also lost and I'm still not consenting to this whole young adult thing because I really hate the fact that I need to survive on my own soon and face a lot of adult responsibilities. And for the sake of reality, I make a few mistakes here and there. My life isn't perfect. Don't look at my socials because my photos, the stories that I post, most of the time they do not reflect the real situation of my life, the reality of my life. And this year was my year trying to enjoy things as they are, even if there are barely few things I get to enjoy because of work and school. Time and money are another different problems that seem to connive and work against me, but that's how life works for us people who do not live with generational wealth. Life can be so dull with work, school, home cycle, but that's reality. Always remember that social media is fake and not everyone lives like their videos or photos. Let this be a reminder to be kinder to yourself because life's rough. I remember one quote from Nietzsche, which is to become what one is, one must not have the faintest notion of what one is, which is just a fancy way of saying, fuck it, you do you.